Welcome back to the Cage
Welcome back
Cast.
to the.
Oh, do you want to say it? Go ahead. Go ahead. Intro it, Soggy. I'll wait.
No, sorry, I was just.
No. It's cool. Go ahead.
Welcome back to the Sawcast. Today we have our guest, Cage Tunes.
Hi,
Cage
guys.
Tunes, say hello.
Hi, my name is Cage Tunes.
Yeah, welcome back to my podcast. So, just wanted to start it off with quick questions from the internet here.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna go to the Sogcast subreddit, of course.
As per usual.
Let's see. What would be the most inconvenient thing to have an infinite supply of?
The most inconvenient thing to have an infinite supply of?
Mm-hmm.
Cum.
Okay, explain.
Because, obviously, if you think about long term, a person with the genitalia for semen, it is in all technicality infinite because it's always resupplying, but there is a cooldown reload space, right?
That's true.
If that reload wasn't there and it was just nonstop automatic, do you know how fucking annoying that would be? Just nonstop.
They would just inflate like water balloons.
Yeah,
and you'd keep having to like fast mag.
It's like a fucking leaky faucet. It's just coming. It's just down your pants, and it's just.
You're like.
Oh, it's like a water bed, but it's everywhere. So it's just a problem. Cum bed. Super sticky, super nice.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Cage Cast. My name is Cage, and we have Soggy, Twitter God, aka Sogsky on Twitter. Used to be soggy.mp4. What happened there?
It's stupid. It was so annoying.
What was
people like? My friends would come up to me and they'd be like, "Oh my god, my friend follows your Twitter. What is it?" And I'd be like, "Soggy with 3 Ys underscore mp4." And I just felt like such a nerd saying that, so I changed it to Sogsky, which sounds a lot better, in my opinion.
It does sound a bit better, but at the same time, it was just like you see one name for so long, and then the switch up, kind of like I don't know, Mac1423 now Mac Moran, and then we've got Colin, who used to be Puffin.
Oh right, yeah.
It's so hard to call him Colin.
I mean, I hardly talked to him, but like, I remember I saw him on my timeline. I was like, I don't remember who this kid is.
You click on it,
and I realize it was Puffin.
You're like, oh wait, that's Puffin. Like,
yeah.
Dude,
I was like, what?
Do you know how hard it is and how long? Like every fucking week, I log into Twitch and I try to go into the channel settings and change my Twitch name to see if just Cage is taken yet, and it's still taken. Has been for the past year and a half. And I've spent hours just scrolling through the channel section. There's no bastard named Cage. The closest there is a female named Cages with an S at the end.
They really don't have Cage? Like just Cage?
As far as I know, Cage is an inactive account that they haven't like released to the public yet. I've read their policy so many times, and this fucker has like there's none anywhere. There's no record of a Cage. Like you don't even have to be a streamer to be looked up on Twitch. So like
really,
you like if you like,
you can just have like a profile.
Yeah, so like anybody who just chats, you can look up their thing and they'll pop up. So even if they're just a chatter, he's still not popping up. So, dude, the pain.
That's so annoying. That's really annoying.
As much as I've grown to love Cage Tunes and like that's my name, my friends have all said like, oh no, it kind of fits though because it fits like a first name last name thing. So, you know. And I'm like, yeah, but at the same time, I think Cage would be so much cleaner.
And most people just call you Cage anyway.
Yeah, sometimes. I think 2 people call me Mr. Tunes. So
sounds like someone who doesn't know who Bugs Bunny is like sees Bugs Bunny at Disney World and it's like, oh, it's Mr. Tunes. Hey, Looney. What's up, dude?
Albuquerque guy.
Yeah.
Lol. You don't know?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I was just like,
you're a zoomer. It's a
my bad. Gen Z baby.
Gen Z baby. It's an old bit where he'd always. Like,
that's not a Z. I don't know.
The whole premise of some of the bits for Bugs Bunny was that he was lost, and he'd always say, "Oh, I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque," and that was just a thing. And Old people thought it was fucking hilarious. I don't.
I was gonna ask if you did because I was just sitting here like,
No, I don't. I just watched a lot of like old school Looney Tunes, so I know. But
that
damn,
makes sense. That makes sense.
what
I'm a
is?
big Tom and Jerry guy. Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. You like Tom and Jerry.
Indeed.
What are your thoughts on? Fuck, is his name Butch? The dog, the dad dog.
Oh, he's like a pit bull type of thing, right? Or a
Yeah,
bulldog. He's
yeah,
a bulldog.
bulldog.
He's badass.
And he's like
Secretly,
an amazing dad.
yeah. Oh, yeah. His kid. Right.
He
Right.
took
Right.
care of his
Yeah.
children.
He did. He did. But also, he's kind of like, all right, we're gonna get into deep conspiracy theory here.
Mm-hmm.
So, the people aren't gonna like this one. I think Tom and Jerry, are a very Jesus. My phone just keeps going off. Are a very hypersexual gay couple.
I feel that.
But there's like a lot of tension there,
Mm-hmm.
and so they're like fighting, and they're like, "Oh, I hate you, dude." Like off cam. And the bulldog is like, what the freak, bro?
Wait, do you think
That's why
do you think that the traps and chasing is their foreplay and they're like role playing?
that makes a lot of sense. I did not think about that.
He pins
but
down
yeah.
Jerry and he's like, "Yeah, I fucking got you, dude." Just fucking ramming
Like-
that little mouse ass.
Yeah, he like puts his finger down on his tail, and he's like, "Yeah, you're not gonna get away from Daddy now, kitten." Even though he's the cat. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. I saw that somewhere on the internet.
You're not gonna get away from me, kitten. Jesus fuck, son.
You can't escape.
We're gonna have
Jerry's
the
like,
dog
"Oh
recorded.
shit."
Oh
Yeah.
shit! No, you caught
Yeah.
me.
Oh,
Oh damn!
oopsies.
Oops!
Ooh.
You caught me, you silly.
Gosh.
You use Twitter a lot, like a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot I could interrogate you on, because you have
Please
a
do it all.
lot of crimes.
Mhm.
You're one horny little bastard on Twitter.
What can I say? What can I say, dude?
There's so many times that some like Hexam especially will out you and say, "Soggy, you gotta quit this horny shit," and then you'll just say, "Oops, my bad," some shit like that.
Yeah. you gotta keep the people happy, dude.
It's so fucking funny. But with you using Twitter, you use it like a fucking art form. Like when it comes to like
What?
when it comes to all of the guys, you clearly have the best Twitter. Like just
Thank you.
there's no competition. I like structured my Twitter based off the style you do, where obviously I do different type of shit and I'll just say random shit, but like I'll just say some fuck shit just to see what happens. Like one of my best performing tweets was all lowercase, just said fuck dicks.
I'm pretty sure I liked that tweet too. I was like, yeah, this guy gets it.
He gets it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I've always wondered, is there something that like what's the meanest thing you've ever said in real life or Twitter? Like something you said that you were like, fuck, that was mean, but at the same time it was kind of fucking funny.
Honestly, I don't make mean. I try not to at least be mean to people, like anywhere, because I just like I said earlier. I don't remember if it was before or after the intro, but like I'll think back on something I said that was like literally a word of a conversation that might have been interpreted wrong, and I'll be sitting there in my room on my desk right here and just be like, that person will never talk to me again because I said shit or something. So
oh shit, they
I don't
think I'm
I
weird.
say like exactly. Yeah, and I just like feel so bad. But probably I don't say like mean stuff like I said, but probably I have a lot of gross tweets. Do you want to talk about the really gross vulgar ones?
I've seen a few.
Yeah.
If you want, I can give a little while you pull that up.
Okay.
The meanest thing that I've said some horrific shit throughout my life because I think we've all been middle schoolers at some point.
Yeah, true.
But there was a time in high school, I got my first job. It was McDonald's. I had a hard fucking day. I was not in a good mood. And especially, you boys flipping burgers, I was not in the mood to be fucked with. So, I get there. The manager, she was being a fucking dickhead. And she was playing me, and she was being rude as fuck, and I was just not having it. And so I just put my head down, and I just started fucking making food. And my boy Kevin, he would flirt with her sometimes, because she was like, she was a mom, and he was like, oh, dude, I'm definitely gonna bag this. And she would fuck with him, and she'd flirt with him back. And then I talked to her, she's like, yeah, there's no fucking way I'm having sex with Kevin. He's fucking 17.
Kevin.
But this one day I was fucking pissed. She was pissing me off, and she came over on her break and wanted just a cheeseburger. I was like, okay, cool. Kevin starts making it, and he was like, oh, you're my little cheeseburger, huh? And then starts like doing that shit. And she goes, oh, am I your little cheeseburger, babe? And I just said, yeah, cheap and easy. The fucking stares I got from every fucker in there. And then Kevin just goes, Jesus Christ. I felt
brutal,
I
dude.
felt so bad, but then I look back and I'm like, I got some quick wit, you know, that was funny as fuck. And
yeah, honestly, that was worth it.
That
was worth it.
I still feel bad about that, but at the same time, she was a dick. So
yeah,
what
it's
are you
all
gonna
good
do?
fun, dude. It's all good fun. Women be shopping, dude. That's what I say.
Dude, facts. Dudes be shopping too, but for dumb stuff.
Women
okay. Like dicks, and that's gay. And I don't fuck with that gay shit. You know what I mean? I fuck dudes.
Dude,
dudes like
definitely
titties.
not.
Dudes like titties. I like titties. Let's go.
Titties and beer, dude.
Oh,
I'm a real guy.
Wieners and wine.
Freak yeah, dude. All right, so the gross ones. So the point of this is that I get anxious about how many people care about what I say on the internet. And so like right now I have like 370 followers, which is too many people. And so a lot of times I'll like tweet something like vile to see like how many people I can get to like go away without like having to block them and then unblock them. Yeah. So recently I saw a post. I saw Instagram. It was like a meme, and it said, "When a woman gets a vibrator, it's seen as a bit of naughty fun. But when a man orders a 240-volt Fuckmaster Pro 5000 blow-up latex doll with 6-speed pulsating pussy, elasticized anus with non-drip semen collecting spray, together with optional built-in realistic orgasm scream, with option of a moaner or panter in a 7.1 sound system, he's called a pervert." So I posted that.
That's fucking gold.
Yeah. Jesus. So I just say shit like that because like people like it, and I think it's really funny to make people uncomfortable. Because under all those, people are like, "Please stop tweeting, please." And it's just so funny.
There's so if you ever see me tweet some weird fucky shit, like obviously not that detailed, but
yeah.
Typically, whenever I get a notification that somebody followed me on Twitter, I'll go and I'll just say some horrific shit and see if they still want to keep following me.
I usually don't do it right away, but that's actually a good idea. I should start doing that.
I've had 3 people unfollow fast as shit.
I honestly gotta try that. If there's someone whose profile like looks like they're like on the softer side of Twitter, like they followed me through like some SMP or something, and they're all like wholesome and stuff, I should just like tweet like something gross.
At this person, do you like comb and dicks and comb? You heard of Sand Inc?
You want to lick my butthole and jack me off at the same time?
Oh fuck yeah!
Like that a little bit, you know.
Gotta have the Michael Jordan tongue hanging out.
Yeah, that's true. While you're balling with the nuts, you know.
Balling with the nuts.
Balling with the nuts. I just be balling with some nuts, dude. On God, I do be doing that.
Do you think a dude has ever been like, I want a girl to just hold my wiener and then take my balls and wrap them around my dick? It'd be like a homemade cock ring. Yeah,
like a DIY. I think I've done that on my own time.
I love how you had to think about that. You're like, no, I think I tried that once.
Yeah, might have. I have to check my journal, but I think so.
Check my calendar. Let's see what I did.
Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. So, Steve, March 17th, 2014. I did that. So
The day
been there,
after
done
that
that.
is when I shoved some shit up my ass, and damn well that felt good.
She is still in there too. I got that memory to this day. Let me tell you.
So, you don't really stream at all anymore. You used to.
No. Yeah.
I consider you, and I'm pretty sure you'd consider you more of a YouTuber now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I definitely enjoy every video you've put out. It's some quality shit.
Thank you.
The movie reviews and breakdowns there, just golden. And I know I tweeted at you to do music reviews because I think that'd actually be funny. But I actually think you do really well at that.
I really want to do that. Yeah.
Are you considering actually making a video like that?
If I was to make a video like that, I'd probably want to do it. I haven't given it like much in-depth thought, but like pretty much whenever an album comes out, I'm like, I should make a video on this, like what Cage said. But then I'm like, should I make a new channel for that or put it on this channel? Like,
I say you
it's
keep
weird.
I say you keep it on the main channel and then separate it by playlist.
I could definitely do that. Like, okay, so you guys are getting an inside scoop. So my goal, not that it's a big deal, I have 96 subs, but
You're good.
so I would put like the stuff I work on for a while, the movie reviews, like what album reviews I would do and stuff like that, or the Discord videos that I have ideas for, like just us fucking around and stuff. And then I put like gaming stuff and like quick little stuff on like a second one. So I would probably put it on the main one, the music review.
Yeah.
And I definitely want to do that, like, because I listen to so much music all the time, like so much different music too. Excuse me. So,
that was a solid 9.3. That was quality shit.
Thanks. Yeah, and I feel like I could put people on to like new artists and stuff that I've been listening to, which would be super cool.
I would 100% listen and watch your reviews because I think you do have a level head as much as you do joke around. I think you bring up solid points and you definitely deliver quality content along with it. But if you were going to do the music reviews, I've seen it done a few different ways, but the two I've seen work the best are either someone listening to the entire album and then going through and saying, this song I like the best, this one needed work here, but as a whole I like the album. Or there's those who they'll listen song by song and obviously they'll cut it out and speed it up, but after each song just give a simple thought on the thought and your impression of the song as each one goes through the album, and at the end you give a collective. As a whole, I actually enjoyed the album as a whole, other than this one or two songs. Is there
I feel I know exactly which two people you're talking about too. So Anthony Fantano is definitely the listen to it and then write a review for it and then only say it, and then like Sean C on YouTube. Yeah, he does like the listen and talk about it.
Jesus Christ.
I think probably, yeah. But I would probably do something closer to Melon or Anthony Fantano. Just because, like, a lot of times the first time I listen to an album and it's something new, like the new Ariana Grande album, immediately I was like, this is great. Because I don't listen to her a lot, so it was new, it was fresh to me and stuff.
Yeah.
But if I was doing like a legit review of it, I'd want like a clear level head. Like, I've listened to it a couple times and I can like definitely have like a solid opinion of what I think of it and stuff. So yeah, I'd probably listen to it a couple times and then plus I'd avoid a lot of copyright stuff by doing that too, by not actually playing it. So not that matters, but
as much as we've known each other for a while, I've seen you in both the streaming space and a YouTube space, and you are funny. You're funny regardless, but you're funny on your feet and like in real time, yeah. But I think you craft better jokes, like harder hitting jokes, whenever it's scripted and you have time to craft the content. So I definitely think you could do a Fantano style review where you kind of break it down, but also give comedy. Like Anthony Fantano does little skits and makes jokes, but I think your style of jokes would definitely hit.
Yeah, because I feel like he does like a little humor at the beginning. He does like vote Tano and like all the name stuff, and like he has Cal Chuchesta every now and then, but like a lot of the times, like on his at least on his main channel, he doesn't like goof around that much. But I'd want my reviews to be like a little goofy, you know, a little quirky, a little funny. So I don't know, yeah, but yeah, I don't know. That was it.
When it comes to YouTube and collaborations, other than me, we've been in. You've been in what, 2 of my videos now, and then one that is never getting released.
Yeah.
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 Is there anybody else that you are or have wanted to collaborate with on YouTube? The famous Tubbs of Discord Sings.
Of course. He always has ideas and stuff, and I'm just like hardly ever available. It sucks.
Yeah.
Because he's in like Switzerland or some stupid non-American country.
Yeah, hot chocolate man.
Yeah, hot chocolate man. No, because I get that. I get that joke.
It.
Yeah, I get that
man
one.
Of culture,
yeah.
I see.
Oh, I've seen. Sorry, I have Bob Ross on the other screen just because I wanted Twitch to like light up my face more on light mode, and I've actually seen him paint this one before, so I was like, oh shit.
No, you're good.
Sorry. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I definitely just like pretty much everybody in our circle of people. Like, I just hardly play games with people anymore, and I really want to play more games with people. Like Bladen was talking about it on Twitter. He's like, no one ever plays games with me. And I was like, fuck, because I want to play games with them.
Yeah.
And I totally would, but like, I just like hardly ever have time.
Yeah, you're always working because you're a responsible young lad.
That's right. I'm getting my money up, baby. Gotta buy that PS5.
Oh yeah, I think obviously everyone has their own styles, but I'm kind of glad I did the 2 videos I did the way I did, where everyone could do it on their own time, and we didn't have to schedule a time to game, just for pure ease of everyone else involved.
Yeah, that was a good idea with that, because like all the time zones and stuff. But go on.
Because especially in the one that always sticks out to me is the fucking how streamers got their names, because you popped off in that one. It was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
But having everyone be in different time zones, like there was the homie Viking Undead, who is Swedish. There was Tubbs, we had Mac, who's I'm pretty sure he's West Coast. Is he West
Coast? No, he's East Coast.
Oh, he is East Coast. Oh, he's.
I don't know if I was allowed to say that, but
well, oh, you doxed him. I'm a freaking reporter.
Oh no.
He's on the right half of the U.S.
Shit, they're gonna find him now for sure.
Shit. But
yeah, damn.
What were your thoughts when I hit you up for that video? Because you were like, oh, give me some time. I didn't think you were gonna make a fucking like highly edited, funny as shit video for it.
Okay, all right. Because when I don't think I'll ever say why I got my name, but I was like,
that was the best part. Because when I watched it, I had my girlfriend at the time and my little brother watch it, and they both said the same shit of, he just didn't fucking say how he got his name.
Yeah, that was the point. Because like, honestly, the story of how I got it is like so stupid. So like, it's just funnier to like make something up different every time someone asks me that. Like, when I thought you were gonna ask me today, like, okay, how did you really get it? And so I almost wrote something down for it. But when you DM'd me about the video, I was like, because that was like the first time someone asked me that, and I was like, shit. And I had like just watched, I don't know if you like 100 Gex at all.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, all right. So their name thing, like they say different story every time someone asks about the name. So I wanted to do something similar, and I was like,
oh, it's that fucker from Ratatouille. He changes the story on how he got arrested each time.
Oh wait, the dude with the thumb.
The dude with the thumb.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's exactly it. I was just like, well, my story would take like 2 seconds to say, so I want to just make it funny. I don't know, because I was pretty sure people were gonna take it like seriously and be like, oh, it's my name from my whole life, and I was always bullied and stuff. And I just wanted to like break it up and be like, Mr. Queen in Spain is called Soy Senor Limpio and stuff. And
with how everyone gave me their stories, like some people were just very matter of fact and was like, well, this happened, that's my name. And then others
Yeah.
gave me like, well, you gave me a full fucking backstory and shit.
Mac
But
pissed.
Mac pissed. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
after just how lighthearted everyone else was, like as a whole. I was just like, there's no fucking way I'm giving my story in this video because like it's depressing as shit, and I just kept it moving. I was like, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard you talk about it when you were with Frag. Actually, I watched the clip on YouTube.
Oh hey, look at you, supportive friends.
Hell yeah!
But
Of course.
like, there's a reason I didn't throw that shit in there because I was like, obviously I want everyone to know why because it's like, you know, something cool to know, but.
Yeah, it's important to you too.
There's no way I'm just gonna drop the mood of the video at the end and just be like, oh, you see how everyone was funny and that guy pissed right there? Yeah, and I'm gonna make you sad.
Yeah, exactly.
And also,
like, all right, have a good day, guys. See ya.
I fucking called you. I called you out on it the day after you sent it to me, but like, it's the day after or after I made the video. But you big brain 200 IQ'd that shit where you were like, I'm gonna word this shit. So I'm at the beginning of the video. And you said, all right, now enjoy the rest of Cage's video. And I was just like...
Oh, I didn't even do that really on purpose.
Bro, when you did that, I was just like, this man's a fucking genius.
Well, alright, so my plan with that was like, he's probably just gonna like throw me in the middle, like whoever gets his responses and stuff, he's gonna like just throw them in the timeline when he gets them.
Oh, no.
So I was just like, enjoy the rest, like whatever comes next after me. But like it worked out so perfectly that I was just like, "What's up?"
It was so perfect for an intro because it starts with "Sup, bitches," and then it just cuts to enjoy the rest of the video, and I was just like, "This fucker's smart as shit," you know. And
Honestly, I shouldn't have even said that because like I am a genius. I did that on purpose. Actually,
that was oh, big brain.
Yeah,
it was such a big brain move. You didn't even catch it.
That's true. I was subconscious. 200 IQ right there.
Yeah, it was just playing.
That's how my brain works.
It's just puppeteering that shit, you know, in the background, just doing its job.
I'm too smart for my own good. That's what it is.
You hate to see it, but you love to see it.
Yeah.
But actually, the first person to get back to me was Tubbs.
Really?
And
I forget what did he say?
He said that he made a channel and he needed a good name, and he was looking out the room for just random shit, and when he said that, I edited the video to just random shit popping up in the room, and it was like ladder stuffed animal bullshit, and it was like, there's no way you're gonna put that shitty name in. And then he said, I was taking a shit, and I look over, and there's a tub, and I'm like, Tubbs.
Oh, I remember that now. Okay,
but
yeah, that's funny.
So Tubbs got me his MP3 first, like same day shit, and with Tubbs being Tubbs, no one knows what he looks like. So, and he didn't even do the mask face cam thing. So I had to edit the full section myself. Your boy used a lot of fucking keyframing, I'll tell you that.
Oh, I bet, dude. With this, like, the animating the characters and stuff. Yeah, keyframing sucks.
When I did it, and I told, like, Frag and some other people about it, and I think even you said, like, it kind of fit Tubbs' style, so it kind of looked like he did it. But
yeah, it worked.
And I was just like,
oh,
you know, hey, fuck it, it works.
Yeah. And I think after you said that, I was like, shit, I don't want to make him edit every single one of our responses and shit. So I was like, I got to do it myself.
And it was when I got your file and I uploaded it to, because I use DaVinci. I uploaded it to DaVinci, and you can just see the fucking audio file. And I was like, why the fuck is it so loud at the end? And then I watched it, and you had that shit maxed the fuck out. I blew my eardrums out.
I gotta rewatch that. I don't remember what I said at the end. That was so loud.
You just kept listing all the different countries that he has a certain name
in,
and it just kept ramping up the fucking pain, and I was just like, oh my god. I didn't edit it. I considered cutting it and then like lowering that section so it would still get louder, but it wouldn't kill him. And I was just like, fuck him. Soggy made it this way.
Yeah, let's kill him.
It's fine. It's fine. Just kill him. But I've had so many people who said, "Oh no, my story is not really that cool." And I'd always say the same thing of like, Mac literally pissed during his explanation. I'm pretty sure your story is going to be okay.
Yeah.
Also, I got to flex because of that video. Mr. 2 Yard was in it, and he was in my video 2 weeks before he got announced into the PA Boys. And so I was like, oh, hipster, I got him first. Fuck you guys.
Fucking got in there before the cloud did.
Fucking got him.
Reel it in.
Fuck yeah. Let's talk. Balls or dick?
In what context?
If you could have a small dick and large balls, or large dick and small balls, what would you choose? Personally, I'm rocking small dick, big balls. I'd go for that all the way. Just dominance. Imagine you whip those fat knockers out, right? And just start swinging them.
True. You just pull it out and just like, she has to like hold it in her hands.
Yep. You need both hands for that shit.
They both look so weird.
Like, if it's not proportionate, either one looks wrong.
Yeah. Honestly,
everyone's like, "Oh, dude, big dick, small balls." When like, really think about that. Think about how fucking stupid you look with like tiny raisin nuts and like a massive 12-inch dick.
That's true. Because then like, they wouldn't even know if you like came. Because like,
you'd be like, "Did you have a surgery or some shit?" Or
no, I just got a small nut disease.
Sat there like, oh, just suck on the balls, and they start doing that cherry shit where they're tying it with their tongue.
Like this.
Look like ramen.
Yeah, like.
But then the other side, you got to grab both nuts and pull them down just to get to it, which I think is a power move.
It's gonna take a lot of power to do that, I guess.
If you want it, you gotta work for it.
Gotta work for it, baby. Daddy's nuts are the barrier to the shaft.
The barrier.
The barrier to the shaft is blocked by nuts.
The shaft. If you need a shaft, grab the raft. Swim through the balls.
Swim through the ball sweat to the shaft of justice and tranquility.
You ever sat in your car or anywhere and you can smell your own balls?
If I just like sweat a lot and I'm like, ooh, it smells like nuts in here. Yeah, sometimes. Okay. It happens rarely.
You're one of the boys. Like
indeed. Yes.
I can ask you real boys questions.
Yep.
I need to see if you do this or if you're a fucking liar. Okay.
Okay.
You scratch your nuts or your ass, and for some reason it always happens. You take a sniff, right? Everyone does that. Real question: do you go back for the second sniff to confirm it was that bad?
Okay. All right. So
because like you'll obviously get the like, oh, and then you're like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's not what I thought. All right. So what I thought you meant was like you scratch and then you're like, oof. And then you scratch it again, and then you go, oof, for some reason.
Either way.
But I was gonna say sometimes like you scratch and you sniff, and you're like, did my hand already smell like that? Mm-hmm. And so you take the other hand, and then you're like, now I got 2 dick hands. This is awesome. That happens. That happens.
Now 2 dick hands. Now I have to wash them.
Oh, shit.
Because you only got
no other option.
If you got 1 dick hand, you can just use the other.
Exactly. Put the other hand, stick it right in your pocket. Mm-hmm. You're good.
But if you got 2 dick hands, you just gotta make it to the bathroom and hope nobody touches your the door handle.
Gotta make sure no one daps you up.
Or
good
if they do, just go for it. Dominance, man.
You know what? Yeah, and you're like, nice ball hands, idiot. Oh my god. Have you seen there was like a TikTok or something. Some dude like stuck his hand down his pants and like grabbed a handful of nuts and balls and cock. And then he videotaped his hand like without washing it, and then like went up to Donald Trump and like shook his hand or something.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Something like that.
Nice ball hands, idiot. Got him.
Get pwned.
God, his ass.
Noob.
Fucking get nay-nay nerd. It's so fucking dumb. I love that
Donald
shit.
Trump, more like Donald ball hands.
More like Joe Biden, more like Hose Leiden. I read your tweet.
That was like 20 minutes ago too.
I know. I actually looked at Twitter.
Shit.
So
yeah, yes.
How did you feel when Tubbs gave you the credit for my fucking joke?
That was pretty funny.
You know exactly what I'm talking about too.
Yeah, the American Challenge, dude.
Yeah, he cut out the whole part where he's like, "All right, so Cage asked."
Yeah, and he just...
It's like, you bastard.
I was like, come on, bro. Come on. Because, like, that was like probably... I was not good at streaming. I was so bad because I was so awkward and stuff, and I was not used to it. And that was, like, the funniest part of, like, any stream I had done. And I was like, dude, this is going into Tubbs' video. I'm going to get some clout for this. And Cage is going to get clout because he's the one that asked the goddamn question. And it just cuts.
Did me dirty.
And I just say the question.
You know the best part
totally
is?
Just snipped you.
Best part? This was an elaborate ruse, Tubbs. I know you listen to the podcast. I brought Soggy on just to confront you, okay?
Yeah, Tubbs.
Yeah, dick.
I freaking however they say dick in Dutch German.
El Dicko.
Yeah. Du bist ein Dick. That's what I have to say about that.
No, I love you. I love you, Tubbs. It's all good. But even Frag hit me up and said, "Oh, he did you dirty." And I was like, "What do you mean?" I watched the video and it just cut out the part where I remember you read out, "So Cage asked," and like you clarified, like, "This is not me. I did not look this shit up."
Because I hate being that guy. Mm-hmm. I literally hate it when people steal jokes and are like, "Okay, this is my joke, and then here's the joke."
And I'm not sure if you remember, but I even commented on that joke and I said, "Haha, that was my bit," or some shit like that.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, that was really funny." It was mine though.
Yeah. Good video though. Good video, dickhead.
Yeah, it would have been better if you left my part in, but it was okay, I guess. It's whatever.
But I think the best part was I was watching Frag stream and I was gonna ask him the same thing, but then I was like, wait a minute, Frag would just meme with it. You, Soggy, have like this beautiful monotone cold delivery, and I fucking love that shit. And I was like, he's the perfect one to ask. And
because I'll answer it like kind of seriously, like as if Frag will be like, "Oh, yeah, on Rainy Wednesdays," and like totally joke it. But I think I forget exactly what I said. But I was remember yeah, I'm taking that money.
You read it like all the way through, no pausing. You said, I don't know about you too, but I'm walking away with 20 mil.
Yeah, I'm walking away with 20 mil, easy dog. The whole 20.
Easy. I'm going for the gold. Mom ain't raised no bitch.
Going for gold, baby. Yeah, I go the whole thing or nothing, baby. Yeah. That's what I say.
Mom ain't raised no bitch. I'll take that dick.
Take it right in the throat, dude.
Right in the beehole, even. Mm-hmm. oh, serious talk right now.
Okay, all right. Right in the pee hole.
The pee hole? The poop chute? Oh,
the urethra.
That thing that hang in the back of your throat?
Close. That's from the WAP song.
Oh.
That's from the WAP song. Yeah, that's why you're confused.
I got
It's the WAP song.
I was confused. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm uneducated, uncultured. It's fine.
It's fine. You just gotta catch up.
So
it's okay.
Soggy.
So
I don't do a lot of music anymore because like off camera, I'll play some songs. I'll do a few ditties.
I see a guitar there. Yeah,
that's one.
Or bass. Sorry, bass.
3 more back there. One right here, if you can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy music. Have for a long time. But I'm not sure if you want to put this out. That you also make music.
I do. I've talked about it before on like Twitter and stuff, but I don't tell anybody my stuff.
As far as I know, you'll tweet about it and you'll like drop a link, but then you delete it like an hour later.
Yeah, I made like a remix I was super proud of and stuff, and I still bump it sometimes just for fun. But like I just wanted to like see if like how many people would just like watch it really quick, and then I just took it away. Yeah,
I definitely listened to it, and whenever I get someone's like, especially their like secret SoundCloud, quote unquote, I'll save it and I'll just listen to everything. So I went through a lot of your music, and it's all solid shit. I enjoyed it.
Thank you. I don't know how, but some of the stuff I put on there, like I only put on basically remixes, and like I put on like I made like lo-fi beats and stuff. And I put out like 2 beat tapes, but for the most part, like my most popular stuff is like remixes. Some of them I forget what they're at this point, but like over 10,000 plays somehow. And like just random people like
I saw one, it was like close to 14, I think. One of the big ones.
Yeah, and like people, I posted those probably 2 or 3 years ago at this point, and people still comment today, and I'll like get an email that they commented, like, because I don't post anything on SoundCloud anymore. Yeah. I would just get an email, and some guy's like, "This is straight trash, bro. Delete it." I'm like, "This was 2 years ago. Why are you even looking up this like dead song in this dead remix of a dead song? Why do you care, dude? Nerd, go about your business."
Look at this nerd.
Exactly. It's like, yo, this is garbage, bro. This is doo-doo. Okay, don't listen to it. Yeah, go to the next song. What do you want from me?
Go listen to fucking Lil Pump or some shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know what you like, nerd.
Dude. Yeah.
But if anybody is listening and wants to listen to Soggy's music, you can't find him through Soggy because he doesn't go by that. And if you want to find it, follow him on Twitter. And whenever he does drop another little snippet for an hour or two, then you'll be able to find it. So
exactly,
go follow Soggy at twitter.com/Soggski, SOGGSKI.
Indeed. Yeah. That's how you spell it, yeah.
Soggski, like skiing down a hill, like going down the shaft, but of Soggy.
Exactly. Yeah, down to the balls. That's what I am. I'm balls. They call me balls.
What's the female's name? Charlie XCX?
Yeah.
Yeah, you love her. Yeah. Explain.
You love her. Explain.
You're addicted.
Okay, so I am. So she dropped, she's a musician, if you guys don't know. And she sings, she produces a little bit of her stuff, but it's like hyper pop. So like think 100 gex, but like to a normal amount of weirdness, like a tolerable amount of weirdness. And like female vocals and stuff, like so sick, so good. And like she's really funny, like a lot of her music videos, she's like being all goofy and quirky and stuff, and like she's funny on social media. Like she doesn't care if she's like super pretty in every post and stuff. And she's like super hot and like funny and nice, and she's really caring for me, and like we talk in the DMs a lot and we FaceTime, and I don't know. We like have kind of a thing. I think she likes me. I don't know.
Do you have a crush on her, dude?
No.
No. Yes, you do.
I don't.
You have a crush on her.
I think I'm blushing. Oh no.
Oh no! Hey, make sure you don't start simping now. You gotta keep a fine line there. No simps.
No, sir. I won't give her any money. I pirate all of her music. I'm kidding.
I steal from her label all the time. I don't support her.
I'm not a simp. I'm a reverse simp.
I support her emotionally, not financially. I don't have money like that. So.
Oh no way.
YouTube doesn't pay that well. So,
no.
99 cents.
We have 96 subs.
99 cents for a song? Are you Jesus? Calm down there, Beyonce.
Wow. I mean, I could just listen to it. I don't even have to buy it, idiot. Exactly. Why would I buy it? That's so dumb. I just listen to it for free. Stupid.
I'm about to admit something.
Got it.
We're going to talk about this. What is something... I'm going to give you the question, then I'm going to give an explanation, and then you give you time to think, you know?
Okay.
Something that you didn't know like how it worked, and when you found out, you felt really dumb. Because when I was like 13, I had just been introduced to YouTube. I was a late bloomer into YouTube. But when I was watching, I'd watched a lot of PewDiePie back in the day. I got in with Palm Gets Wi-Fi, classic series. And then some other guys. I didn't know how YouTube worked. I thought I saw subscription, and all I knew was magazine subscriptions. You have to pay for those.
Nice. Yeah, exactly.
So for Christmas, I was going to ask for five YouTube subs, and then I listed out the YouTubers because for like a year and a half, I would just memorize the names of the people I liked, and every day after school, I would search them up and then find them and watch their newest videos. And then
it's brutal.
I mentioned it to my friend without like explaining it too much, and he was like, "You know, it's free, right?" And I was just like, "Oh yeah, I just haven't made the account yet." Oh, I felt so dumb. I think about that to this day. That was 7 years ago.
Dude, that's really bad.
It hurts.
It's really bad.
It hurts.
I don't fully blame you though, because that does make sense with like the magazine subscription stuff. I do get that.
And when you're young and just introduced, like this was way before the whole guys hit the red subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell icon so you're notified. Like fuck that.
Yeah, and it's free and it helps you. It helps me.
Yeah, it helps me with the algorithm, dude.
Dude, hook a boy up with the alg. Sick algae, dude.
If you're if you're watching this on YouTube, what's up, dude? If you hit the sub, cool. If you don't, cool. I don't give a shit.
Nobody cares.
Got it like that.
I'm trying to think of a moment for me like that. I feel like I just found that out today. Something today, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Because like obviously now, because we're well versed in internet, it seems like, oh, bro, that's brutal. But like at the time, I really just didn't fucking know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And it really was fucking 7 years ago. Jesus Christ. That's like the age of people who play Fortnite. The fuck?
That's true. I can't believe people still play Fortnite anyway.
No way.
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever been that dumb, Cage. I think you're the only one that's fucking stupid to...
I feel like it came out of the womb omniscient.
Yeah, you just fucking knew.
Yeah, I feel like I'm probably just a deity. It's whatever, not a big deal really. Just built different. It's okay. But I feel like I can definitely think of one because I am stupid. So I can definitely figure it out.
Why does my lighting look the best when there's a cup in front of my face? Let's look at this.
That's all blown out. Oh, because it's like adjusting to the brightness of the cup. That's
Should I just keep this bitch here?
Just hold it like this the whole time. Like this.
Hey guys.
It looks good.
It looks good.
Will mine look better if I do this? Nope. Looks the same.
It's fine. You look gorgeous.
Yeah. Thanks, boo.
You're welcome, baby.
We gotta go to the next question, dude. I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, you've never been that dumb. I get it. I'm
literally always smart.
I'm just
I think.
fucking stupid. I get it. Let's talk.
Yeah.
He-Man.
Let's talk.
Did you ever watch He-Man?
That's the show where they sing this song and it went really popular. And he has the blonde hair. And he's like, I can't think of it now. My brain is off, dude.
He-Man, the strongest man in the universe, has a sword, Castle Grayskull and shit. Google it right now. He-Man.
Darn it!
He's the meme. You know the meme. Oh,
it's the,
we got an ad. No, we're not sponsored.
It's the Google Ghost Eliminator.
Shut up. No, it's not. It's not that. That's not what it is.
That's not what it is.
It's not that.
Whatsoever.
Hold on.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This song. All right. So now I can explain. Yeah.
He's the meme.
Yeah.
He's the meme. Did you ever watch?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch old school shows like that?
No. I was a 2001 baby,
I was gonna say,
so
you
I grew up on like Tom and Jerry and stuff.
Oh, I was gonna say you seem like the type who like, obviously as a kid you watch like Tom and Jerry and all that, but like growing up, I see more like middle school, early teenage years. I feel like you grew up more Adventure Time regular show.
Sadly not Adventure Time. That seemed like such a good show. Like at the time, like at the age I would have been, I probably would have loved it. But regular show, I watched the shit out of that. That was a great show. Too bad JG Quintel put his new show on HBO Max only. That sucks because I like him a lot. But what shows did you watch when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, like young kid, I was fucking addicted to Power Rangers and He-Man.
Same. Power Rangers was the shit too.
Yeah,
I watched that a lot. I feel like I was a Power Ranger for Halloween one year.
I feel like
Pretty sure.
everyone who is like into Power Rangers has a series that they love, like a few series they love, and like one they fucking hate. For me, my absolute top is Wild Force. It's Wild Force, Space Force are my top two always. The one I hate the most is fucking Mystic. You remember Mystic Force? Where they had...
I don't remember the name of any of them, dude. I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Dude, I'm
just like, yeah.
Okay, so Mystic Force was dumb as shit. They had cell phones that would flip into magic wands, and then they would cast spells, like some Harry Potter shit. Do.
That's dumb.
It is dumb. It's very dumb.
That's not what Power Rangers do. They fight with their big meaty fists.
Big meaty fists. Even the females had big meaty fists. What's your problem, dude? Idiot.
Yeah, it's probably because the female ones were actually portrayed by dude stunt actors. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Like the pink one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
that was really depressing. I was like, yo, nice ass on pink. And I was like,
oh, shit.
Nice ass on that guy, apparently.
Yeah. You got yoinked to look at you.
I got debated, as they say.
Growing up, I watched a lot of like my parents' favorite shows. So I watched like Reba, Roseanne, fucking like shit like that. God, dude, I'm not even gonna lie to you. For like a year, my favorite show was fucking Judge Judy. Like, I'm not bullshitting you, man.
That sucks, dude. That really sucks.
Judge Judy. She was funny as shit. She talked like my grandma. She was just a mad bitch all the time.
That's so weird, dude. All right, so I have a similar thing. So in like beginning of high school, I think, me, my dad, and my little brother started watching a bunch of shows that he really liked when he was a kid. So like, well, not really kid, but like probably around our age.
Tell me he brought up fucking Voltron like my dad did.
Voltron?
Voltron's like Power Rangers meets Transformers.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. No, he brought up the classic nerd shows like
Star Trek.
These Glasses, literally Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, like one of my top 3 favorite shows probably of all time. Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, Next Generation, also fire. I don't think we actually finished it because it got kind of boring. I was kind of tired of it. Battlestar Galactica, great show, easily one of my favorites.
The classic nerd shows, that's fucking sick.
Literally the classic ones.
That's
Star
sick.
Trek and Battlestar Galactica, amazing shows, dude.
That's
fantastic.
Nuts. I had the full opposite, bro.
You're on
Judge
like
Judy and shit.
Judge Judy, dude.
Bro,
Jesus, Reba.
Don't you fucking at me. That Reba was funny as fuck. Like,
I had a cat named Reba after Reba McEntire.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't name her.
Reba, that show is different for sure. But like, even like my favorite two of my favorite shows. I have a lot of fucking favorite shows, but like the ones I watched as a kid that I still stand by are King of the Hill and How I Met Your Mother. Those are my like definitely top 10 at least.
I've heard good things about both of them.
Mm-hmm.
My sister was obsessed with How I Met Your Mother for like a year. She just watched it probably 3 times through in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that it seems funny. It seems funny, but I don't really.
It's definitely dated, like especially the earlier
seasons.
seasons.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
But it's still quality shit. And one of the main characters, Barney, he is a hard like womanizer and has a playbook where he just picks up chicks just to fuck and then leave, right? But IRL, the actor Neil Patrick Harris, he's very gay and
he's
not
gay.
into women.
Yeah.
And the whole point of his character is just fucking random women. It's like, okay.
That's really funny that they did that to him like that.
It's
that's so funny.
And it's so
it's
hard
like
to watch.
Just
that.
meta the whole time.
Yeah. It's so hard to watch that show for certain things. Like one of the characters, Marshall, it shows his dad sometimes, and he's like from Minnesota, and he's just a good Minnesota dad, you know. Loves going outside and playing in the snow with his boys.
Heck yeah, dude.
But he's played by the same guy who voices Patrick.
Oh,
That guy. The guy who is
tough.
Detroit Become Human, the angry cop. I forgot his name.
I never played that.
I forgot. I watched
But-
Let's Plays, and the dude
Okay.
was funny. The guy who did no, not him. What am I talking about? It's the guy who did Patrick. That fucking guy. I can't think of any other shows he's been in. I see his face right now, like in my head, but he's a good
Like,
dude.
Patrick Star, you mean, right?
Patrick Starr.
Yeah. Okay.
Goofy,
yeah,
funny
okay.
voice.
Is that his actual voice, or does he like
No, he has
exaggerate it?
He hard exaggerates the Patrick voice.
Oh, okay. Dude, that reminds me. Sorry, go on. I'll keep it in the
The
back
reason
of
I
my
was confused is because the guy who plays Patrick is the guy who plays Marshall's dad in How I Met Your Mother, but Mr. Krabs, that voice actor, is the same guy who plays the guy in Detroit Become Human.
I was gonna say, I was actually gonna bring up Mr. Krabs because like that wasn't the thing I was thinking of, but because Mr. Krabs is he's in a bunch of like war movies because he was like in the army and stuff. I forget which one I'm thinking of. I want to say like Full Metal Jacket, but I don't think so. Something like that. But oh yeah, so I was gonna say because like exaggerating like a dumb voice, Kevin from The Office.
Oh yeah,
Like, have you ever watched
real
the
guy.
bloopers? Yeah, and he's like totally different.
yeah.
Like in the show, he's like the total dumb voice, and then it's like, "Hey, sorry about that, guys. I messed up."
Yeah.
And it's like,
A hard
what?
switch.
I thought that's how you talked, bro.
Dude, The
It's so
Office
tough.
is so different because, like a lot of people like are in the same boat as like my mom is, where super addicted, have seen the show like 8, 9, 10 times in a row all the way through because they love it. And then there's some that like me who I've seen the whole thing. I appreciate it, but I'm not gonna watch it multiple times over.
Yeah.
But there's people who like make The Office their personality. You know what I mean? Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Sadly, I do.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that reminds me of that one episode when Kevin did the funny thing and the fucking.
And he drops his chili on the
Oh my
ground.
god,
and says,
that's
"Oh, my
such a
chili."
mood. But
Dude, my sister is one of the types that I think she probably watched The Office 5 times through. Actually,
Mhm.
5 times through.
Mhm.
So in her doing that, she would just throw it on the TV in the living room. So I think I've finished The Office once on my own accord,
Mhm.
but in total I've probably seen every episode like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Just because like how much it was on the TV in my house all the time.
bro, that's how I was with
constantly.
Frasier.
Frasier.
Mhm.
I feel like I only hear like 60-year-old people talking about Frasier.
It is an older show, but at the same time, like the reason I like Frasier is the same reason I like your comedy, because it's cold, dry wit, and it's funny as fuck when it happens. Because like, what I found is everyone, like, their style of humor that they do, they'll typically like something that's different. Because if you're just consumed by the same shit you do, you're just stuck in a fucking vacuum or a echo chamber, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm very dumb, quick-witted. Like, I'll make some horrific jokes, and it'll be like, I'm conversation funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not the type to be like, why'd the chicken cross the road? I'll just like quick and easy. You know what I mean? Just in the moment,
Yeah.
I can make a joke. But like Frasier and your humor, especially like a lot of times where it's a cold, deliberate, just dry humor, and I find that shit fucking hilarious. It's so good.
That's why I think I'm gonna be a good dad. Like, cause a lot of my humor is derived from my dad, and so I just feel like that's the classic dad humor is like cold, dry, like one-liner things that you just throw at your children, and like they don't get it right away.
Mhm.
But then when you say it to them when they're older, they're like, "This guy's kind of funny.
This guy
This guy's
gets-
kind of funny.
He gets
This
it.
guy gets it. This shit's laughs, bro."
It's so fucking good. But the reason I brought up The Office or expanded on it is it's so weird to see the people from The Office, and I'm not sure if you've tried looking into the cast, but Like John Krasinski obviously is getting into more acting and directing, and he's doing a great fucking job.
Yeah. Oh, he's killing it.
Quiet Place is one of my favorite movies, like no lie. It's fucking amazing. One of my favorite things about that movie is the sound director behind the scenes. He talked about how fucking hard it is to record silence. Because no matter...
Because there's always someone
there's always
shuffling.
fucking something. And he said it was so fucking hard. But
that must have been a nightmare.
But it's crazy
That
to
sucks.
see like how he grew and built something different. He went a different direction and he's killing it. And then there's other people from the cast who definitely are stuck. Like
Pam and Angela.
yeah, they're the Office Girls, the fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Bro, it's so hard to see. And then Kevin, he even came out with a merch line for Kevin's Chili, but he couldn't put any Office branding on it because he doesn't own the character. And then even fucking what's the
Stanley?
Stanley. I was gonna say Stanley. How he did
Yeah,
some
his
weird,
GoFundMe
he
thing,
did some
right?
weird GoFundMe shit. Like what the fuck?
It's so weird, so sketchy
And then
too.
everyone else you just don't hear about ever. Like,
Oh, actually, Oscar.
Oscar did something.
Oscar's done a bunch of stuff.
He was in a few shows recently, and I thought they were fun. He was in that show with Gabriel Iglesias, Mr. Iglesias. It's a Netflix original, I think, where where Fluffy is a school teacher, and Oscar is the vice principal, who is like the vice principal, where super authoritative, thinks they're hot shit, but they really don't have as much power as the principal does, and usually the principal's cool as fuck.
Yeah. He seems like the vice principal type. That seems to fit him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
But like I saw him on sorry.
No,
go ahead.
definitely go ahead.
Okay. I saw him on. He's in like Comedy Central stuff too. Like I don't know if you follow like Gus Johnson at all.
Yeah, he was in that one skit with Gus.
Yeah, when he went to South by Southwest, I think one of those ones.
Yeah, it's so
he's
good.
funny. Yeah,
we really do just watch the same shit, don't we?
I'm pretty sure, dude. Like literally,
this feels
at least on YouTube, you watch old people shows.
Dude, I bring up
Boomer.
I bring up so much shit I watch on YouTube, and everyone's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like,
dude,
I don't.
We get it.
You listen to a lot of music and consume a lot of that, but like what I've been getting into recently, like the past 3 months, I've been watching a fuck ton of these like 40-minute plus documentary shits. Like right now, one of my favorite YouTubers is D'Angelo Wallace. He is talented as shit. He's just good at what he does, and it's nice. To see.
Like, I feel like I've seen his stuff in my recommended, but I already watched like Jay Aubrey.
Yes,
if you know who that is.
I love Jay Aubrey and his breakdowns of like Wings of Redemption and all that shit.
Yeah. Dude. But I feel like they just make two similar stuff where like I feel like I don't need to.
Oh, visitors.
Hello. What's up?
Hey.
Hi.
We do like homework and stuff.
Alright, you're good, dude. Go on the bed. I'll get you out a frame.
Hello, friend.
Cage says hello.
Howdy.
Oh.
Anyway.
It's fine.
So
no, you're good. You're good.
So I just feel like D'Angelo Wallace, like whenever I see him in my recommended, I'm like, he's talking about 6ix9ine and like Jay Aubrey just talked about 6ix9ine, so
yeah, so
I don't know.
Sometimes he jumps on like what's trending and what's happening, but the series that like blew him up, I've been watching him for a while, but one of his more recent series that exploded, he did a full documentary on, remember the whole beauty guru scandal and all that shit with James Charles and Tati Westbrook?
Yeah.
He went into excruciating detail, a whole hour-long video on Jeffree Star, an hour and a half or 2 hours on Shane Dawson, and then another hour on Tati. And the Shane Dawson one is what exploded, because he is the one who started the huge not exploiting, but like exposing all of the shit and curating it, and it's such a good video. I've watched it like 4 times. Like it's a 2-hour long video, and I've consumed it so much, like a lot too many. It's just well crafted. His points are
Yeah.
clear. It's just done well. And I don't know why I like super long content recently. I don't know.
Yeah, like sometimes sitting down and just kind of being like a consumer of content, just feeling like numb watching stuff is like super cool, especially if it's like something extremely well done, like a Jay Aubrey or D'Angelo Wallace type of video
Jay
like
Aubrey he has like such a way of doing his videos. It's like he was like just made for this shit, you know?
that. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. I feel the same way about Chills.
Chills is
You know,
a
Chills?
classic, yeah. Are you gonna
And,
do
like
the
his
Chills
voice was built for that. If you want. Like literally, like that's just how he talks too.
Yeah, and that's
like
the nutty thing.
like his songs, like he makes music
He makes
and
music?
you can tell. Yeah. I don't know if he does anymore, but he put out a couple songs.
Oh my god.
And like you can tell it's him. Like you can just tell because he talks the same way and like he makes TikToks and stuff and like the funniest thing ever was he made a video and he's like number 17 mischievous dogs can be quite mischievous, and then like everyone was like what the hell are you talking about, and he went on TikTok and he's like I don't know why people are saying that's not how you pronounce mischievous, and then he played like Google
Yeah.
saying
It
mischievous
fucking exploded. I
or
remember
mischievous.
that meme.
Yeah,
So
it's so
good.
funny, dude.
You
just
are a
unaware.
YouTuber who makes music. What are your thoughts
Indeed.
on Corpse's new music?
No.
You're about to get canceled.
Yeah, I feel like kind of. Yeah,
No,
I don't like it.
You're not
It's
a fan.
low effort to me.
Low
Yeah,
effort.
I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like he's like, I have a cool voice, and women are attracted to me. I'm gonna say attracting things with my voice.
Mhm.
Fuck me like you love me, and you choke me, and whatever. Like, I don't know. I feel like he's just cashing in on that.
I definitely see that. The only thing that that like I didn't get that impression is because do you know Patrick C on YouTube, or Patrick CC? He's a music he does rap, but he's a YouTuber who reviews music, and
I feel like I've seen his name places.
he talked about Corpse's thing, and then he showed a DM from like 2 years ago, because apparently Corpse has been making music like in secret for like 4 years, and he never
Oh, wow.
he never wanted to release it because he didn't think it would be good enough, and he's been getting like feedback from YouTubers, reviewers, and reactors like behind the scenes for years, trying to see like, hey, what are your thoughts on this? What do I need to change? What do I need to improve on? And he's like,
Oh wow.
he's been making shit, and I feel like now that that he's exploding, he finally has an excuse to release it.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. You're kind of changing my opinion about it. I
I
mean, like,
one of the songs,
his music is like. Sorry, go
a
ahead.
lot of his music, like the majority of his music that's out, because it's not a ton of music to look at.
Yeah.
But all of his songs except for one is the super deep, intimidating, like bass heavy,
Like grunge
the
rap.
kind of music where when I listen to it, I can see the Naruto fighting edits.
Yeah, yeah.
But have you listened to Agoraphobic?
Is that a song of his?
He only put it out on YouTube.
Okay.
And it's lo-fi, and he is just rapping with his normal voice, not the crazy like "fuck me" like he definitely watch the video. And he has the lyrics there, and it's pretty deep, and it's cool to see him do a different style than the super heavy like Suicide Boys style type shit. Even
Yeah.
though I do enjoy, I enjoy most of the songs. I think the one I like the most is White Tea, just because it just it definitely flows more of like a intimidating, mysterious type song, where it's that like you could definitely tell if you listen to it, like he sounds like he'd fuck somebody up, like, and it'd be like scary
Yeah.
as fuck to fight him. Like obviously there's those guys who
Yeah.
are big and buff, and you fight him, it's gonna be a quick knockout. But he's like the type where he's like a sleeper fighter, and you're just like, oh shit, this is terrifying. Like
Yeah, because like you're like, oh, I could definitely kick that kid's ass, and then he's like, "Fuck me, like you love me, and you talk
His
me." And you're like,
voice is so insanely deep, and I went back and found like some old videos like a year or two ago that he was featured in, and like he featured in Boy in a Band. They did the moral test, and there was no like editing on Corpse's voice, and it sounded identical, and I was like, Jesus fuck, like that just is
that's
his
just
voice.
how he actually
It's
talks.
nuts.
That is so crazy.
It like hurts to see because like he's out of shot. No, he's not mic'd up, and you can hear that shit clear as fuck. Like it's intimidating.
Jesus, he was like built for entertainment. Then like with a voice like that, like it'd be a shame if he didn't.
But like
Yeah.
the horror narration definitely set the tone for like what his voice could do, and I think
Yeah.
the music he's put out kind of fits it because I don't think I could see him doing pop. You know what I mean?
No, definitely, definitely not. Not with his voice.
He has
yeah.
a song called Never Satisfied, and he does like some like screamo type shit where he's like higher voice screaming, and I'm like, I've heard that exact like tone in so many like metalcore and rock bands. I'm like, he could even go into rock if he wanted to. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see. But while we're here, we're about to wrap it up. Is there anything that you want to ask me?
Tough.
Oh, why is your dick so big? Easy. It's not. Next question.
Next question, baby. Damn, I was not expecting to ask you a question. Fuck.
We've interacted a lot. You see me on the twitter.com.net.tv.
.gov.
.gov.
Can't forget the
.edu.
.gov. Yeah.
Throughout our... Fuck, we've known each other for like a year now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, since, was it Brocraft? Or was it Coomcraft? Yeah. Yeah.
Is there anything that you're like, why'd you do this? Or how big's your dick? Like, shit like that, you know? Obviously, I actually have a command on my Twitch chat if you want to know. Exclamation point weenie.
Weenie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll do that.
IE.
Wait, are you live right now?
No, but you can check you can go to my
shit.
offline chat and have a,
have a
good
do
look.
it.
Yeah. Exclamation
hold on,
point
one sec.
weenie. WEENIE. And it gives you the full breakdown. You're welcome.
Oh dang, you're hosting Pang. Hold on. How do I go to just your chat?
It should just be a little tab over to the right.
Doesn't do it. Whatever. I'll do it later.
It's fine.
What I wanted to actually ask you, I remembered. I saw you tweet about wanting to get away from streaming games.
Yes.
And I kind of wanted to talk to you more about that.
Okay.
Like, why do you want to move away from games and more into like just chatting and like in-person stuff like this?
It feels like a dead end for me personally, where every stream feels like the same thing, and every time I'm just getting less and less viewers, and the viewers don't matter like at all, for being honest, but it definitely doesn't help because that's like one of the only feedback that we have that we're doing something right.
Exactly. Yeah.
So as much as viewers don't matter, it kind of does when you're like, well, this stream performed better than this one, so I guess everyone likes watching this shit more. And I love playing video games. I wouldn't be on Twitch if I didn't. But
Yeah, true.
Every stream for the past while now, it's felt like the same thing. And like, I'll still play games on stream every once in a while, but like, I need to make a change because I think the podcast actually broke it for me. And I fucking love doing the podcast because it's real. I feel like I finally found something that I fit in where I feel like I could do this.
Yeah, I feel like that for you. I mean, not for me, but for you. Yeah, definitely.
Twitch definitely is something I've like fought for and tried building for almost a year and a half now. Like I've been working for this shit, and it's just not seeing I'm not as happy with it as I was. And it came to like, I was doing the same shit for a long time, and I felt this way, but I really didn't address it because it was like, well, that's just Twitch. That's just the daily grind. You know what I mean? It's like, but as soon as I did the podcast and like I felt happy about what I was doing, and I felt proud to put my name on the shit. Like even if I have a bad episode, I'm so proud that I'm doing this. It definitely shows that in comparison, I love the podcast more than I love Twitch. So if I don't make a change and do different content that I'm going to enjoy, then no one's going to enjoy it.
Exactly, yeah, because people can tell if you're just like going through it, like going through the motions, like you said on Twitch, like people are going to tell and they're going to be like, this guy doesn't even want to be here. Like, why should I want to be here? It makes sense.
My friend Sawyer, he was on the podcast for anybody listening. He is my best friend online. And I value his opinion like a lot. And recently, like 2 days ago, he did a stream and he announced that he's no longer he cut ties with his sponsors. He's changing up his format, and he's like, look, I haven't been me for a long time. I've been putting on a facade. I feel like I've been holding back for so long and putting on a streamer face. I need to be myself, and said, if I piss you off, I piss you off. You can fuck off too. And then just said, like, I'm just going to be me. And if you don't like it, RIP. For, like, obviously, if you want to stay, that's up to you. But watch at your own discretion. Watch at your own risk. Go for it. But, like, if I piss you off, that's not my fault. It wasn't my intention to piss you off. So
that's really respectable.
And
like going for like true to himself.
Hearing him do that, it kind of broke me. And I was like, if he's being honest, let's ask him. And I just asked him, like, what are your thoughts on me on Twitch? And then Uncensored just said, I think you have the potential to do content creation, but on Twitch, you're definitely putting on, like, you're definitely trying to keep chatters even when they're being abusive, which I have. Like, there's some chatters who are just dicks and trolls, and instead of getting rid of them or just telling them fuck off, I just let it happen. And I don't do it to keep a viewer count, but I've done it just because, like, let's be real, that's just Twitch. So
yeah, that's just like the community online. Basically, is like there's gonna be people like that.
So just hearing from him, just cold saying, you're not you on stream, it really kind of like hit me. And I was like, I have to switch this shit because I can't keep doing this. I like, if shit doesn't change and I don't enjoy what I'm doing, I'm gonna leave Twitch and I'm gonna do YouTube, the podcast, shit like that. And from what it's looking like, Sawyer's even starting a podcast, and I'm gonna be managing it and editing it. So
nice.
I've even been considering doing that, where I just manage podcasts and edit them because I'm decent at it. I've got some practice.
Yeah, you got like 11 episodes of practice after this.
Actually, I've got 20 episodes because I had a second podcast before this one.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Wow. But that's why. It's because I can't do this shit anymore. It's just not gonna happen. Like yesterday, I tested a book reading stream where I just read a book, and I enjoyed it because it got me back into reading. And I think, you know, as much as you don't need to be good at reading, because I'm shit at reading, let's be fucking real, but it's just, it was nice to be able to sit down and actually just read a book. And Friday, I'm going to be doing a model building stream where I got it's a model kit of an engine, like a 4-cylinder engine for kids.
Oh.
And it has wiring and electronics, and at the end you can plug it into the battery and see if the motor actually runs. Yeah,
it's for kids.
Yeah, I can go grab
it.
That
sounds like complex shit. Yeah, grab it.
Entertain the podcast.
Okay. What's up? What's up? Okay. Yo, all right. So hold on. You know what's sick? Nobody plays with yo-yos anymore. Yo-yos are cool. Yo-yos Sick.
Were you talking about fat nuts? Oh, you got sick yo-yo tricks, dude.
Thanks, dude. That's how I entertain them.
4-cylinder engine. And it lights up, the fan spins, it has a battery, so when you plug in all the wiring, it tests the pistons to see if they run, and the fan if it spins, and it sees if you actually made a working engine.
Oh shit.
Like-
That sounds super complex for a child.
It says 8 and up, 104 pieces, skill level, intermediate to advanced.
There's a skill level warning for that. Makes sense.
Crankshaft rotates the pistons, valves open and close like a real engine, spark plugs glow with LED light.
Oh,
It's like it's
shit.
a full-blown 4-cylinder engine. And it's like, what 8-year-old is doing this shit?
Yeah, what?
And
That, like,
bro,
genius 8-year-olds are doing that.
I saw this shit and I was like, I don't care how much it costs, I'm getting it. And then she said
Yeah.
$60. I said, I'm getting it still.
Oof, that's steep. I'll get it though.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you would like to say or ask before we end the podcast?
My mom made brownies the other day,
Pog.
and I got one waiting down the stairs. It's like 2 inches thick.
Thick.
Oh yeah, it's thick, like me and like you.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know. That was it.
That's
that was
fine.
it.
That's perfect. Guys, go
Yeah.
follow Soggy on Twitter at Sogsky, Soggski. Follow me on Twitter at Cage Tunes. You know how to spell it.
Do that instead. Don't do the thing that he said. Don't do that.
Yeah, do that one, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second one. Yeah. Yeah.
Next week's guest is going to be announced on Twitter. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I'll catch you next week. Peace.
You'll kiss us next week. What?
Yeah. Mm.
Holy shit. You're gonna make me act up in 2 seconds.